We can all have those days where it can feel much harder to become still and to meditate. And I thought I would create something so you could practice alongside me, because guided practices can be really helpful if we're kind of struggling to know what to do, or just feel as if our mind is really busy. This can be a really nice practice to allow yourself to become still and quiet. I find for my practice at the moment, which has really helped me, is to have my notebook or journal close by, because it can be really nice after this practice to write down how you feel, and if there was any wisdom or guidance that came forward for yourself from your intuition. It's really nice to write that down afterwards. You can do this practice sitting as I am, or you can lie down if you would prefer to do that. Main thing is that you feel comfortable. I'm going to also pull a card for us today. Let's see what we get. Two of Swords. Really interesting. Two of Swords is a lot about the mind and our thoughts, and it can feel as if there might be like an internal conflict. We feel as though there's pressure to make decisions. We're at a crossroads. But I do really like the Two of Swords for it's kind of clearing the path for us, because I think when this card arises, it often is talking about going through a period of time where you're not sure what to do and you're scared to make the wrong decision. And this card, it sort of clears that sort of internal fog that you can make a wrong decision essentially. It's trusting your gut instinct. It's trusting yourself that you will make the right choice, because it's the choice you make. And sometimes we don't have enough compassion for ourselves when we're in that sort of situation, and we get really fearful. And I feel that this card today wants us just to kind of clear that mental chatter that you won't make the wrong decision, and just really trust yourself. So yeah, I think that's going to be really nice to work with that energy through this meditation. So get yourself comfortable. You can have a rolled up blanket underneath you if you're sat on the floor. Palms can face up or down. Take a few shrugs or rolls of your shoulders just to loosen up the head and the neck. And if you're sat as I am, I quite like to take some movement before I become still. So you can even just take a few sort of sways or a bit of movement from side to side with your spine. And just to see how your body feels today. You might feel quite tight, you might feel tired, or you might feel really energized. Just noticing how you feel physically. And when you're ready to, you can just come to a still space with your body, closing down your eyes and taking a moment just to breathe here. Just notice as you breathe in and as you breathe out. You might find it quite a nice time to have a yawn or a sigh. Just let something go. And as you notice your breath in this present moment, becoming curious to also notice how your mind feels, or how your mind is moving. Do you feel like your thoughts are coming in and out quite quickly? Do you feel within your mind that you're getting distracted? The mind sometimes just darts to somewhere else rather than the here and now. might be actually your mind today feels really easeful, coming into the present moment. But I urge you to just meet yourself, meet your mind, your thoughts, however they appear today. So it gives you an opportunity to completely validate however you arrive in this meditation practice. And just beginning now to visualize your physical body. And we're going to start to think about the lower half of the body first of all. So you can take your attention all the way down to your toes, to your feet. And with intention, we're going to use a really soft white light to bring that through into the whole physical body as a way to relax and to clear. So you can imagine a really soft glow of light at your feet. And this light, in its own way, is able to kind of shift any energy out of the body, clears any tightness, and is going to aid a sense of relaxation. And this white light, it can be quite bright if you want. It can be a really soft, warm light. However you intuitively feel connected with that light, just visualizing that now moving up through your lower legs, past your shins and calves into your knees, all the way up through your thighs, into the hips, into the pelvis, your lower back, your lower belly, and all the way into the sides of your waist, your rib cage, the front, the back, your heart space, your chest, across your shoulders, across your upper back. And that illumination, that light then spills down into your arms, your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms of your hands, all the way to your fingertips and thumbs. And then bring that light up to the base of your throat and your neck, the back of the neck, front of the neck, moving up towards your jawline, into your face, cheeks, across your right and left side of your ears, through the back of the head, around your eyes, your forehead, to the very top of your head. Feeling this glow of light fill up your whole body. This light is here to bring clarity, healing, relaxation. Again, that vibrancy to the light is really intuitive, how bright that light is or how soft. And through this experience of connecting with this white light, thinking about this also starting to clear anything within your mind, anything within your thoughts. And there might be something in particular, a specific thought that you kind of circle round. You find that you can get into a bit of a spiral with this thought. It might really meet you every single day at some point. It might be something that you're trying to figure out. It might be that you're trying to get to a point of resolution, understanding. And it's this kind of perspective shift which I'm going to guide you through. Instead of feeling like your mind is spiraling around that thought in order to fix, solve, or change maybe what's going on, can you allow that thought within your mind just to be for a second? Can you for a second just observe, notice, be conscious of that thought? And you also might find it helpful to think of, why is that particular thought in an energy of circling and spiraling? What is important about that thought? Is it linked to some fear? Is it linked to ego? What makes it important that your mind wants to fix or change it? It might be that actually you're not feeling particularly happy about a situation or something that's going on, or you might feel resistant to it. And we're not bypassing those feelings by any means, but we're just offering our mind for a moment a different perspective. That what if we don't have to make a decision today? What if the choice we could give over to something else rather than our mind, but our physical body, our emotional body, our spiritual body, our soul self? The mind is incredible at problem solving and figuring things out, but it doesn't always have to do that role. What if today you could allow whatever spiraling thought, whatever worry or problem you feel you need to sort, what if for today, even if it's just a few hours today, what if you could just allow that to be as it is and trust you will be guided? Trust that actually there's an intelligence within our universe and there's an energy around us that is always supporting you. An intelligence that allows your life to unfold in the most perfect way. And this does require trust and courage. So just allow yourself to kind of absorb that perspective for a second. It's okay if there's resistance or it feels pointless, but there's always another way. This really reminds me of the Eight of Swords card. There's always different opportunities and situations. Things don't have to be the same as they used to be. We might be looping into an old story. There is always another way. And in order to see that, it might just mean that we have to step away from the spiral of the thought, the need to take action, the need to sort it out. What if we could just create space to observe? And just noticing your breath. Try to keep your jaw soft, your shoulders relaxed. Become aware of how you feel. How does your mind feel? How does your body feel? Your heart? I'd invite you to allow all of that healing light to come into your heart space now, center of your chest. And all of this amazing perspective and this kind of opening of energy that we've created in this meditation. I want you to imagine that you can send that energy out into the space around you, out into the universe as a frequency and an energy that you trust the timing, you trust what is unfolding for you. And that frequency of energy is then out into the space around you to then kind of retrieve all opportunities, all possibilities. The mind is very limited, but remind yourself that the universe that we live in, the infinite universe, is full of possibilities. And just settling into your breath and into your body, letting anything kind of settle within your mind. You might have felt a connection to some more guidance. Your intuition might feel like it's really switched on now. And you might feel you want to stay in this space, just reflecting on how you feel. Or this could also be the perfect time now just to gently open your eyes and grab your notebook, your journal, and just write down anything that you experienced from that practice. It was so lovely to share that practice, and I feel very inspired now to write some things down. Thank you. If you want to share anything with me about how you found that practice, I would love to hear. It's always such a pleasure and such a joy to share this. So I'm really grateful for you taking the time today for yourself to do this.